Hi. Hello. Hey, my name is Jeremy, and I go by Germaximus, and I wanted to tell you how I came up with my name because I think it's a fun and cool story. Unfortunately, it's there's a short story, but there's also a long story. There's a lifelong story that I cannot get into without making this video last for like 30 minutes, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to give you the really short story, the little quick explanation about my name, and the reason that I wanted to share my explanation for my name is because some people think I have an ego, and that's like crazy. They mostly due to my Facebook name. Germaximus by itself is fine, right? Like some people might get the Maximus part and be like, whatever. But that's not the main. Like my Facebook name was inspired by the character's name in Gladiator with Russell Crowe. There are a couple different Gladiator movies. So the Russell Crowe movie, his character's name was Maximus Decimus Meridius. So I came up with Germaximus Almightimus Supremus. Now I stepped it up a bit, it's a pretty funny name. To me anyways, it's hilarious, dude. Like just visiting Facebook would make me laugh because of my profile name, just the name so funny, especially for who I am. Um it's hard not to get into all the background about how I felt about myself over the years, for a really long time. I mean, I was depressed for 20 something years. Um like dark depression. So it's really hard to get into that. Like I said, it would take a while to explain, and I'm not gonna do that because that's not what this video is about. It's trying to give you a little bit of insight into me, hopefully. Um, so since my name is Jeremy, Germ was my nickname for most of my life, and I hated it. Would you want to be called Germ? Like I mean, and it was never used. Maybe with my friends they might have said it out of fun and stuff, like my real friends and stuff. But as a kid, I grew up with that, and I knew people were making fun of me. It wasn't like some joke. It wasn't. They weren't just playing some lighthearted prank. It was a real insult, and it was just terrible. I hated it. Maybe not. But that's how I interpreted it. Like back then. So I did not like being called Germ, and I only came up with this name in the last 3 years or so, Germaximus. Before that, I had some other names which were very fun. I was known as Stupid and Some Idiot, which I loved Some Idiot. Like, I loved Stupid. Stupid was my favorite for a really long time, but I took Some Idiot onto Xbox Live with the first Xbox, which should be Xbox One. But, so on the first Xbox with Xbox Live, I was Some Idiot. So much fun in an online game. Great fun. So now though, the past few years, Germaximus is a name that I'm set with. Like I like that because that's actually basically my name. It takes my real name and it makes it something cool. Not that I don't like Jeremy. I think that name is fine. But as far as an alias for a screen name, for a character name, I'm not gonna make my video game characters Jeremy. To me, that like I want to give my character some kind of character name. Not like a real name. So whatever. I don't mind my name. I like my name. My name is fine. So Germaximus is really cool. But the Facebook thing I really wanted to explain because when I joined Facebook, it was to keep in touch with my real life friends. So my fake name on there, I knew my real life friends would would not take it the wrong way. Like they wouldn't be like, "Oh man, what a jerk, dude! Look at this guy. Look how highly he thinks of himself." Like my friends knew better. Oh my gosh, if they didn't know better, they were not my friends. you know. The people I was keeping in touch with, I knew they would know that it was. At least I expected them to know it was a joke or something. Whatever. To me, it was a self mockery. Uh, totally a self mockery, making fun of. Like, there's no way I would think of myself as Almightimus Supremus. I mean, that's just too funny, too funny. So what happened was though, like I comment on Facebook all the time. Mostly I follow gaming sites. I don't use Facebook the way it's meant to be used. Like I keep up to date with gaming news on Facebook. That's what I use it for. I also use it to keep in touch with friends. I like to keep in touch with friends, but unfortunately, Facebook is a pile of crap. But So, I would comment on different gaming articles and whatever on the different gaming pages. So, and then I started getting responses like people like, and I could make the most light-hearted comment, like basic stuff. I love this game, or whatever, something really simple, and somebody would respond that I had an ego because of my name. Like, oh man, your name, man, wow, you have a big ego, and I like had nothing to do with my comment, totally unrelated. And I'm like, whoa, where did that come from, And it's not, I can understand because the name, when you don't know, like my personality, you don't know who I am and stuff, I can understand why you would think something. That's why, like, it's so hard not to laugh. It's so, like, it's almost impossible for me to control my laughter. Like, and I'm telling you, I promise you, I have done my best. I'd be cracking up right now because that's what I would do when I log into Facebook. I visited Facebook, I would laugh. I mean, that would put a smile on my face just to visit Facebook and see my profile name. So funny, just funny, man, just so funny. So, and other people too, though. Like I did get some comments. It was probably half and half. People that thought I had an ego for it, and then people that thought it was super cool. Like, whoa, man, you have the best name ever. Unfortunately, Facebook freaking made me change my name a few days ago. They closed my account, and I was visiting the site as normal, and it was like, you cannot keep visiting Facebook unless you change your name. And I was like, no. And like I can't help but think some butthole reported my name, like because I had my Facebook name the same for between 2.5 to 3 years, and they've done plenty of updates. They've done lots of updates. So I can't help but think some jerk off like reported my name as whatever. So I'm like, dang it, man. So now it's like my nickname in parentheses under my real name. But fortunately, though, I was able to put Germaximus as my middle name. Whatever. I didn't even put it in quotes because I was like, screw it, whatever. Um, and I wasn't hiding. I wasn't hiding my real name. I don't hide who I am. I'm not scared for people to know who I am. Like there's if you're on the internet, you're not hiding anything. You might think you are, but you're not. All right, that's one thing you should know when you're on the internet. So, anyways, so Facebook forced me to change my name, and I was like, dang it. So, anyways, all right. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. I hope you got a little bit of insight and entertainment into me, and I'll try to bring more videos. All right, cool. I'm open to any questions. Any questions, I will answer your questions. Personal questions. Don't ask me questions I don't know how to answer or can't answer. Whatever. Anyways, all right. Talk to you later, and game on and keep on rocking. Bye.